Shalom. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakat, Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect, and much respect to the brothers pushing this word in the four winds of the earth. And shalom to you few sincere sisters out there as well. It's Brother Ahrayah coming at you with another lesson. I came across this article last night while I was at work. And it says here, man loses the password to implantable chip in his hand. And it says a magician in Missouri had a kooky idea and implant a computer chip into his hand. Now you see how they try to dumb it down and play it down as it's a kooky idea, but we all know that this is going to be very much prevalent soon. Everyone is going to be, all the unwanteds, I'll say, are going to be implanted with this chip here, man. Okay? This is going to be something of normalcy very soon. And it says, and then do some fun magic tricks with it. Too bad he forgot the password. And it says, it sounds like a short story cooked up by Kurt Vonnegut, but it really happened to Zing Tang Wang, a magician and molecular biologist in Missouri, who posted about his predicament in his Facebook account this month, complete with an X-ray picture of his hand showing the white outline of the offending microchip embedded in the meat between his thumb and index finger. And it says, I'm giving my own cyberpunk dystopia life right now, locked out of technology inside my body, and it's my own damn fault. That's what he said. That's what he's quoted as saying. And, I had to fact check it to make sure that, this dude is real. And he's real. This is the dude right here. I don't know how long he's had the chip in. Like this video right here in the middle, the sonic screwdriver, you see him. I'll just show it. It's moving.
No way.
I don't know if the microchip is helping him do that, but because like I said, I don't know how long he had it in his hand, but we getting closer and closer, man. People out here in the United States got the chip. People over in Sweden, people all over the world are, pushing this idea of having a microchip inside of their hands, to do quote unquote amazing things or to make life easier. Okay, we getting close, and it's you can't get sick of hearing about brothers bringing this out because this is very important, man. This is one of the most important prophecies that we're waiting for, and to see something like this lets you know that we're that closer, to salvation, man. The most important prophecy to me is the return of Yahweh Shai, right? But this has to unfold first. This chip, this implantable chip inside the hand, on the forehead, this has to go down first, man. So this is just, this is beautiful to see, showing we're that much more closer to the return of Yahweh Shai, man. Yeah, so it's a quote, Revelation 13 and 16, he calls of all, both great and small, to get the chip, the mark of the beast in their right hand or their forehead, okay? And this is where, we're headed towards, man, whether you want to believe it or not, okay? And Job 5 and 12 says he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Okay, you go into the Hebrew, in the interlinear, In the blue letter Bible, it goes into success. Okay? So, we all know that, the Lord is not going to allow this to, go with so far. But, just seeing that article, lets us know that, people are definitely warming up to the idea of having an implantable chip in their hand, you know. And this is how Esau is going to push it, showing that, these chips will help you, quote unquote, live a better life or help you to do some miraculous things, okay? But it's all a trap at the end of the day. And a lot of people are going to fall for it, hook, line, and sinker. They're going to fall for the snare that Esau puts before them, okay? And we'll get Revelation 14. Take that chip. This is ultimately what's going to happen to you. I'll just read 9 through 11. It says, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the heavenly Father, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of Yahushua. And the smoke of their torment shall ascend up forever and ever, and they shall have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name." Okay? And you take that chip just like Z Wang, whatever the hell his name is, he's done already. He's a heathen. He appears to be a heathen. That's what he looks like. We don't know. He could be an Israelite. Who knows? But either way, he's going to die here in Babylon Great. He's going to burn in that fire, man, that nuclear fire, right? Let's get Ezekiel 21 as well. Ezekiel 21st chapter. 31 and 32. And it says, "And I will pour out mine indignation upon thee, and I will blow against thee in the fire of my wrath," right? "And deliver thee into the hand of brutish men and skillful to destroy. And thou shalt be for fuel to the fire, and thy blood shall be in the midst of the land, and thou shalt be no more remembered, for I the Lord have spoken it." Okay? "And thou shalt be for fuel to the fire," right? Just like when you cooking out, what keeps the fire going, man? The fats from the meat that drop down onto the coals. That's what keeps the fire going, okay? Same thing for the people, the fats of the people. The fat, the grease, or what have you, that's what's going to keep the fire going, man, okay? That, of course, in the spirit of the Lord is going to be in those missiles, okay? But, a lot of people are going to take that mark. I pray I'm not one of them. I pray that you sincere brothers and sisters are not any of them as well, man. I pray the Lord puts the spirit on us to turn our backs on the beast system, okay? But it's fastly approaching, and it's drawing nearer and nearer, man. That time of temptation is definitely drawing faster and faster, man. Just seeing that article, lets us know that. So, I just wanted to bring this out and bring this to, the brotherhood's attention. This is just yet another sign from the Lord showing us that we're, getting closer to Esau unleashing his his device, if you will, that RFID microchip. So that's it, man. I just want to bring that out real fast. Got to get ready for camp. Shalom to the next one.